Hello guys, I am Jasmeet and welcome to Blogging Unplugged. In this video, we have discussed what's new in Elementor 3.13. This update is for the free version of the Elementor website builder plugin, and it comes with two new features, which is the CSS grid in Flexbox container that has been introduced as an experiment, and Elementor AI that you will find the free trial for. Okay, now I have covered a few more topics, a few more improvements in this video, and you will find timestamps to every topic covered in the description box below, along with the link to the article that we have done on this topic. And in case you want to buy Elementor Pro, then you will find a link to that in the description box below as well. Now, keeping this in mind, let me start sharing the screen, and in the meantime, you make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the post notification bell. Hello guys, and welcome to the screen capture of this video. As you can see, we have two tabs open in the browser. The first one is for Elementor 3.13, which is this one, and the second one is for the Elementor 3.12, which is this one. We will be using these for the comparison purposes wherever required. Now coming to the first feature that has been introduced in Elementor 3.13, and that is the introduction of the Elementor AI tool in the editor. So the Elementor AI, right, which is the first version of the Elementor AI tool that has been integrated with the Elementor editor in this version. Now to see this, let's head over to the Elementor editor and see where this tool has been integrated. So for this, let's just visit all post and edit this post with Elementor. Now, before we learn more about this integration, just remember one thing, that Elementor AI is available as a free trial only. Okay, so you will only get a limited amount of usage once you connect your account, right? To use it to the full, you will have to upgrade, you will have to buy a you will have to basically purchase a subscription of the Elementor AI. I'll leave a link to it in the description box below. I will share the pricing here in this video itself. Okay, so keep this one thing in mind. Now coming to where you can find this tool and how you can use it. This is a very brief first look because this is available for a free trial only, so I can only showcase you so much, right? Coming to where you can find it. So the name of the tool is Elementor AI, right? So name defines itself. So the name is itself defining its purpose, that you can find it everywhere where you can basically include text. So that makes it the heading, right? Heading widget, you can find it right here on top, right, with AI. Okay, then let's head over to the text editor. Let's add the text editor. You can find AI right here. Let's go back and let's see what else do we have. We do have lists, right? Lists. So let's head over to icon list, click this, and you can see right with AI. So these are the first few widgets where you will find it. There are more widgets where you can add text. So you will be able to find this option right with AI, or just this icon right there. Now remember one thing, in the image widget as well, you will see this icon. So you can see this icon right here, but it says coming soon. So Elementor will be releasing an AI for the images as well. So keep this in mind. You cannot use it. Okay, now coming to, let's close this and remove this. We'll be using this text, using this heading widget to generate a heading for this video only, right? So now coming to the next part, you can also generate code using it. So let's just select this widget right here, head over to advanced and go to custom CSS, and you will see code with AI works as well. So if you are using a pro version, then you will be able to generate code with AI. Again, keep this in mind, even in the pro version, the AI is available for a free trial only. Even the pro version users will have to pay for it, right? Now coming to how you can use this tool basically. So let's head over to content. I've clicked this content and I will click this right with AI over here. In the next step, what you will have to do is you will have to click this option right here and click get started. And this will basically open up this dialog box where you can type in your prompt. So what we can do here is we can just type in a small prompt, which is suggest a catchy title for Elementor 3.13. And in the next step, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click generate text. Okay, so you can see revolutionize your web design with Elementor 3.13, the ultimate upgrade for creative freedom, right? This is a heading that the Elementor AI tool has generated for you, basically, right? You can see this is in beta right now. Okay, now in the next step, what you can do is you can either simplify its language. These are all the options that you get. You can simplify the language, make it a little bit longer, make it a little bit shorter, or fix spelling and grammar if it is required, right? So all of these options you get right here. Now the next thing that you see is the change of tone. So what all options do we get here? Casual, confidence, formal, friendly, inspirational, motivational, nostalgic, playful, professional, scientific, straightforward, and witty. That is up to you, whatever tone you want to select. Next comes the translate to options, and you get access to all of these languages here as well. Now in case you want to generate basically write a new prompt, then you can use this, or you can use this text as well. So in case you want to use this heading, which I can right now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to simply click this use text right here, and it will automatically insert this heading, right? So this step was really crucial for Elementor to basically integrate its, or basically first create its own AI tool, because it has a huge user base, it has its own hosting, it has its own plugin, own theme. So it was only needed that Elementor should create this tool, and Elementor has come up with its free version. Do give this a try if you want to, and in case you want and for the pricing, basically let's just click this option right here. And here is the pricing for you. You get 18,000 credits a year, and that is $299 per month. AI power, you get 50,000 credits, and that is for $825 per month. You will find a link to this Elementor AI pricing in the description box below as well, in case you want to use. It is an affiliate link. Any purchase will provide us with commissions that help supports the channel, so that is up to you if you want to use our link. Okay, so again, keep this in mind, this is non-refundable one subscription for all your Elementor websites. Okay, because this is connected to your account. So if you have multiple subscriptions, then you can use that as well, compatible with Elementor 3.13 and higher, because it has been integrated in Elementor 3.13 only. Okay, so this is the brief first look for the tool. Again, link to it is in the description box below. Give it a try, use the free trial, and see what you can come up with, right? Because you will find this Elementor AI probably everywhere, where you can either generate text, where you can basically type in text and can write code. So you can come up with beautiful designs, because Elementor will generate that code for you. So share your experiences with me, and I would love to hear your take on this new AI tool by Elementor. Now moving on from the Elementor AI tool, the next feature that you will come across is the introduction of CSS grid in the Elementor Flexbox container. This feature has been introduced as an experiment for right now, which means you will have to activate it before you use it. Also remember, its status is alpha right now, so do not use it on your live website until and unless you thoroughly test it on your testing environments. Basically, that is what I want to say. Okay, so you can use Flexbox in the live websites. That is a stable feature, but do not use grid in Flexbox container. Okay, for right now I'm saying, okay, because the feature is right now in alpha. Until unless it gets to a point where it is beta, or nearing the release candidate, then you can basically use it on your live websites. But before you do anything, please test it out on a local environment, or on your test website first, before implementing anything on your live websites. Okay, now to activate this feature, what we are going to do is we are going to head over to Elementor, and then click settings right over here, and then let's head over to the features tab, which is this one, and select active in the Flexbox container and active in the grid container. And the reason behind this is the CSS grid has been added to the Flexbox container. Now let's go down, and click Save Changes right here. After that, let's head over to the Elementor editor and let's just refresh this editor because we have the intersection. And there you can see the intersection has been replaced by the container. Now what we are going to do is we are going to head over to Elementor 3.12, which is this one, and let's just add this container right here. And you can see when you will select this container, it gives you a general access to all of the settings, which is the content width, min, height, the items, and all of the related settings, right? These are all the flexbox layout settings. Now let's head over to Elementor 3.13, add this container right over here, and you can see all of these options are right here as well, but you get access to this additional setting, which is the container layout. The first one is, this is basically a drop down, not the first one. This is basically a drop down, and the first option that you get is the flexbox. And in case you want to use a CSS grid, then you will have to select this option right here. You can select grid, right? And instantly it shows you all of the grids. Okay, so you can select right here and basically turn it into a grid. So I can add more like this, and let's just duplicate these. Duplicate, and duplicate. So you get the point, right? Now all of these items that you see right here, let's just give them a style or a background color for that matter. Let's give this one a red, give this one a color of this one, give this one a color of this one, and this one a color of this one. And let's just select this and give it a color, something in the blues, and give, okay, so we do not have one. Let's just duplicate it once more, and then we get it right here. Let's just change this one's color to something which is a little bit lighter shade, right? So you get the point, right? The layout changes instantly when you select flexbox to grid, right? You see the change instantly, and you can also see the properties change here as well. The different settings will change, the columns, the rows, the gaps, and everything will change instantly. So let's just show you again. You get the option for justifying content, the align items, gap between wrap, and other things. And here you get access to all of the settings related to grid. So here you get the access to grid outline. You can increase or decrease the number of columns. You can see right here. Now we have a 4x2, right? You can increase the number of rows. You get access to this right here, which is the size units FR. So these are the fractional size units basically. Okay, so you can change them, and then you can select the custom size units as well. Then you get access to the gap, the auto flow option. Is it the row or the column? You can select it right here. Then the justification of the items, and the not the justification, the justify items, basically the align items, and then you get access to the additional option. Now here the important one is that everybody talks about is adding links, right? So you can add links to grid as well, just like you do in the flexbox container. And what you will have to do here is that select the a link right here, and then it will give you the option to add the link. You can no follow, open in a new tab, or add custom attributes right here, and then save changes. Now remember one thing when it comes to adding links to your containers. If you are adding the link to the main container, so let me just open the navigator right here. So you can see this is the main container right here. If you want to make this complete layout clickable, then you will add a link to this one, right? And if you want to make the sub items clickable, then you will add a link to each one of these. And the best way to select these is by selecting the container itself, the sub containers, right? The child containers basically. So you can just select this. So it will select the container. You can head over to layout, then go to the option, and then you can select a link right here, and it will make this container clickable when you will add a link right here. So keep this in mind. Now when it comes to style settings, you get, let's just select this grid right here, head over to styles, and you get access to all of the settings here as well, right? So this is a very brief first look of the CSS grid in the Elementor 3.13. Again, keep this in mind. This feature has been introduced as an experiment right now, so you can see right here, this feature is alpha right now. So keep this in mind. Do not use it on your live website. Test it out first, give it a try, let me know what you feel about it, and then use it on your live website. In case you have any queries, feel free to comment down below. I'll be happy to help you. Now after the CSS grid, the next improvement that you are going to come across is the addition of page navigation to the Elementor editor top bar. Now if you have watched our previous video on Elementor 3.12, then you must be familiar with the fact that Elementor is revamping its editor. Basically the editor UI is being revamped, and a part of that revamping is the addition of this new editor top bar. Now what this new editor top bar does is it is a basically a collection of all of the common actions that you take on a page or a part of your website. You can find all of those actions on a common in a basically common place. That's what I want to say. You will find all of these actions in a common place, and this feature has right now being introduced as an experiment. Its status is alpha, and to activate it, what you are going to do is you are going to head over to Elementor settings right here, and then head over to the features tab, and then you will come across this editor top bar option, this experiment right here. You can see status is alpha. Do not use it on a live website because some of the common actions will be missing, and then you will be confused to see, oh, this is missing, now what I'm going to do. So do not use it. Use it on a test website first. Get used to it. It is fairly easy to use. If you want, I'll create a complete tutorial on the editor top bar itself. Just comment down below and I'll do that for you. Okay, now what we are going to do is we are going to select active right here and click save changes. In the next step, what we are going to do is we are going to head over to this tab right here and going to refresh this, and you will see the AI, the UI change. Right now you can see all of the common actions are right here, publishes right here, you can preview the changes right here, the responsive controls are right here, the page and post settings are right here, and these are the actions where you can visit the theme builder, history, user preferences, shortcut, and manage your website. And this is the option to basically in case you have added any of the what do we say, the widgets on your page and you are on the widget settings, then you can click this option and it will show you all of the widgets that you can add. Again, it will take you to this this widget menu right here. The next one is the site settings, and then the structure is the navigator. You can click right here and see. Right now, remember the structure has been the navigator has been renamed to structure. Now coming to the change, so let's first head over to Elementor 3.12, and you can see we have the top bar active here, and you can see the page and post settings is right here, but the drop down is missing. Okay, now you can see the drop down is right here, and when you will click this option, it will show you your recent 5 creations with Elementor, and these could be pages, post, theme, parts, pop-ups, anything that you will create with Elementor. Those recent 5 items will be right here, and you can simply visit them by clicking this option right here. So I can just simply click this, and it will take me to that particular creation of mine in Elementor. In this case, it is the Elementor header. You can see it is missing because we were testing out certain things, and now I can edit it as per my requirement. But you can see this is a this is inside of the theme builder from where I am right now editing or creating the header. Right, so you get the point. You will find pages here, You will find posts here that you have built using Elementor. You will find theme parts from the theme builder. You will find the loop templates, any of the templates that you have created. So these will be the 5 recent parts that you will see here. Now remember, if you are using the pro version, then you get access to features like theme builder. In case you are using basically the free version, then you can only create pages and posts using it. Now coming to the next change that you will come across in the Elementor top bar, and that is the introduction of common actions in this publish button right here. So you see save drafts and save as templates. So I'm going to just let you know what you will find. So when you create pop-ups with Elementor, you will find options such as display conditions, triggers, and other options, right? So those options have been added. I will cover these options in my video on Elementor Pro 3.13. So subscribe to the channel and you will see that part covered over in that video. Okay, so this is the changes to the Elementor top bar in Elementor 3.13. I hope these changes are clear. In case you have any queries, feel free to comment down below. I will try to help you out in the best way possible. Now moving on from the Elementor editor top bar, the next improvement that you are going to come across has been introduced to the color picker in Elementor 3.13. Now to see this change, let's head over to Elementor 3.12 and add this heading widget. In the next step, what we are going to do is we are going to head over to styles right here and open this color picker. Now when you will open this color picker, you will see that there is no option to select any other color types or color models. You can see the default value is hex, or the only accepted value is hex. Even if when I will change the color, so you can see the hex value for the color changes as we are selecting colors, right? So this is the default behavior of the color picker before Elementor 3.13. Now this has changed in Elementor 3.13, and we are going to add the same heading widget right here. Head over to styles again, open the color picker, and now you will see you have multiple options. You have the option to select RGBA and HSLA as well. The hex value is the default value like it was before Elementor 3.13. Now again, to show you this change, you can see there are no options available. Only the hex value is the default value. Now in case you want to know what exactly is RGBA, then RGBA stands for red, green, blue, and alpha. Okay, and HSLA stands for hue, saturation, and lightness, and then alpha. Okay, so these are different color models. You can select as per your requirements. So for example, I want to add values in RGBA, so I can select that and add values here. Even when I will change, it will change the RGBA values only. Similarly for HSLA, you can see the HSLA values are right here. When I will change, I can change these easily. You can add custom values which are the HSLA values here now after selecting HSLA. Similarly for RGBA and hex, you are already adding values in hex. So this is the change that you will come across in the color picker in Elementor 3.13. Now again, if you have any queries related to any of the topics that we have covered in this video, then you can comment down below. I will be happy to help you. In case you want to buy Elementor Pro, link to it is in the description box below. Also the link to the premium version of Elementor AI is in the description box below as well. Feel free to check it out. Give the free version a trial for use the free trial first. That's what I want to say. Use the free trial first and see if it is for you. This is the initial version. This is the initial offering by Elementor, by far the best available in the market right now. Check it out. Let me know what you feel about it. And again, link to everything is in the description box below. Now I hope you will find this video helpful and are now familiar with what's new in Elementor 3.13. Now if you did, then make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the post notification bell. Now in case you have any queries, feel free to comment down below and I will try and help. Also the links to our socials, the article that we have done on this topic, and Elementor Pro in case you want to buy, are in the description box below. Feel free to follow us on other platforms as well. It helps out a lot. And with that said, thank you for watching and I will see you in the next video.